don't know what I was anticipating.
I was actually against it.
Yeah, I had a lot of apprehension, You know, a whole week, really a whole week?
I am not coming all the way to Michigan.
When we first got here, all of a sudden I just knew it was okay. It was just the right thing.
I thought immediately of traditional teaching. Your traditional piano teaching cannot be taught to any of the kids that are here.
Great, very good, very good.
The goal that I have for them and for their parents is that doors of possibility are opened. I was anticipating something extraordinary because having worked with students with ASD, I know that they are capable of extraordinary things when they're put into exciting circumstances.
I was quite nervous. I've never been to a piano camp.
I was worried about logistical things. I was worried about how are we going to recruit students. I was worried about do we have enough meal tickets for lunch, that sort of stuff. But I wasn't worried about these students' ability. I have seen their ability before in my work, and so I was excited about that part.
The professors teach us piano in ways that I've never been taught before.
You want it to sound lonely. You make me a lonely sound.
It's been really great.
The whole celebrating the spectrum idea is just showing that there's so many wonderful things that can happen with kids on the spectrum. They play the piano with tremendous emotion, and they're very excited about what they're doing. And that's a very exciting thing for us to work with, and it's also a very exciting thing, I think, to show other people.
Basic day is 8 a.m. breakfast. Students then get on the bus right before 9 o'clock for a master class on their solo repertoire.
And then they have a Pilates class from 11 to 11:45.
We go over to Brody Cafeteria again at noon. At 1 o'clock we have a college-style lecture. From 2 to 4, the students are paired up with their mentors and are working on four-hand piano repertoire.
And then 2 hours of practice from 4 to 6.
And then at 6 o'clock we have dinner at Brody again. From 7 to about 8 o'clock we have a fun campus activity.
I like the master classes, and then I also like coming to the dairy store.
It gives them a sense of what the university is like and what it's like to be in this kind of an environment.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
And it's gonna, I think, make a great recital.
I do hope that I can do my best and not break down the stage.
We have a big range of levels of playing, which is terrific.
I am really happy with everybody's progress, but I think most importantly, I'm happy that people are having a good time and are engaged and feeling the dynamic of the festival.
The impact on the students is very positive.
Sometimes when a person gets a diagnosis, they kind of get put in a lane. The spectrum of different interests and abilities of a person with autism is every bit as wide as a person without autism. And oftentimes they're locked out of things like performing arts, for example. And it's such a rich part of life. This really does give us the opportunity to really recognize, appreciate, and even celebrate how much a person is.
You're welcome.
There's this really famous music festival in the summers in Aspen, Colorado, and this is sort of the center of the classical music universe in many ways in the summers. And I want this to become the Aspen for Asperger's. I want this to be something that all students with autism spectrum disorders know about and want to come to.
I think it's just such a wonderful thing. It makes us shine the way we should shine.
I want them to come here because it's inspiring. I want them to come here because it's fun. I want to expand this to many other instruments and to make this something that people with autism strive for and want to be at and want to be transformed at. Gonna need a lot more pianos. Yeah.